Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here, cold fuzzy biker in Milwaukee. Check this out. But what I really want to show you, across that little waterway there, that is the Harley-Davidson Museum. That's the skyline right there, isn't that beautiful? Right over yonder. And we are gonna make our way to that place. Ought to be fun. Wahoo! We made it in the gate. Check it out, 11-9-06. We're at the Harley Museum here. A whole row of them through here. Now, I'm gonna get the camera out periodically, but I want to try to enjoy the view here. So, look at that thing. Absolutely amazing. Sidecar bikes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wahoo. Check this out. Looks like a motorcycle. Hope that's showing through the camera. But it's actually a breakup. The exhaust, the tank, the frame, the knucklehead engine, all the parts. And then over here we have a wall of engines. I don't know if they're chronological or not. Early singles, all kinds of stuff. Even the opposed twins up there. I didn't know there were two of them. I knew about the one. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Early bikes are what I call pencil line bikes. Straight lines everywhere. They look like they're drawn with a ruler almost. Pretty nifty. Yeah, sidecar. No rounded, nothing's really bent, like, no flowing lines or anything. This has got a curve here, I guess. We're starting to get that. But so this is now in the 26, 23, 23 still pencil line for sure. Check that out. Running over here, we get a little more stylized now, a little more, a little more complex curves. Nifty. Yeah, single cylinders. Now we get some real beauty going on here. Absolutely amazing. 34. Look at that flathead. Wow. I had a friend that had one of those actually. I think it was a 34. Look at this. Wow. Absolutely amazing. So this is kind of the hallway when you come in, the main hallway when you come into the museum. Look at these hot rods. Oh wow, look at that. Knucklehead, 40 knucklehead. I can't remember what the first year of the knucklehead is, 38, 39, something like that. Service bikes. Here's the opposed twin. Another flathead. I saw one of these, a friend of mine has one of these in his basement, but it's all raced out. Planed heads, special ignition, all that neat stuff. Check out that blue knucklehead. I'm a sucker for blue and I'm a sucker for red. That bike in blue looks amazing. All the way down here. Hey, look at this, trike. 47. I think 47 might have been the last year of the knucklehead. All right, maybe I should have started with this one. So it's 1903 Harley-Davidson. Single speed, I suppose. That's the gear. That's the whole transmission right there. Tensioner right there for the belt. Tank, single cylinder. Looks like a battery that goes in that little box in the back. Total loss oil system, of course. Look at those tires. G&J motor tires. Spark plug right there, flathead of course. The cylinder's probably bored from the bottom up. The cylinder head probably all one piece. Check out that carburetor. I don't know what that is down there. You pedal it to get going, then you hit the tensioner and get her wrapping out,
They didn't know what it was.
Fuel, all mechanical. Oh no, it's not mechanical. There's little chains there. Wow. Pretty interesting darn motorcycle. So the sign here says 1903, serial number 1. Oh wow, atmospheric valve single. Ah, so it probably only had one valve. The intake was probably ran, yeah, there it is. So the intake was, when the piston went down, it would pull down a little like a modern Reed valve would do on a two-stroke, and then had an exhaust valve to get the exhaust out. I like it. So this looks like a U.S. Navy bike with a sidecar. It's got a siren on the side. Look at that intake system. Flathead. Let's see what it says here. 1942 Model U. Sidecar, side valve V-twin. Look at all that stuff on there. Then looking over here, look at the front tire on that. 2 rifles. That's got the opposed engine right there. Heavy duty sidecar. My gosh, what does this say about it? This is a 1942 XS with sidecar opposed twin. There's a little doodad sign there. But look at those tires. They're like tractor tires. How does that thing have enough power to pull itself around, huh?
and charge the western defenses of Hitler.
Dang. Oh, here's another one. Nice. U.S. Army 45. 45 meaning the size of the engine, I assume. Look at that. Weather protection. Looks like a Tommy gun. I don't know if it is or not. Look at the protection for your legs there from weather. The bags. Me gusta mucho. Blackout lights on the rear. Quite a machine. Quite a machine. Look at that. Big old air box. We're heading down to the lower level right now. Okay. Now, it's quite a bit of area. You can see it from above. We'll just have to check out what's here. Coming in the door. I'll just kind of give you a quick look and then I'll wander around and see what I can find. Over that way. Neat little display right here. 1951. Look at that. Oh, I'd heard of those. That's really neat. And of course these. Ah, look. Is that a K model? Wow. I got a friend that's got a couple of those. I want to ride one bad. We'll work on that. He's agreed to let me ride it, but you know, agreeing to let you ride it and riding is two different things. So if you're listening, give me a call. Look at this thing. Isn't that a thing of beauty? 57, the first year. Oh my goodness. So I've got the 76 myself, so that would be what? 57, 67, 77. Oh, 19 years later. That is amazing. That's where it all started. Oh, this is the famous four-cylinder. What do they call that? The Nova? Look at that. Never thought I'd see one of those. Well, I guess when you're at the Harley Museum. So it's an air-cooled four-cylinder. Check that out. Two-cylinder each bank. 1981 it says. Overhead cam. Interesting design. Too bad that never came to fruition, huh? K model. Not sure what that is. A little bit of everything there. Sportster, of course. Check this out. Panhead. Old Sprint. Knucklehead. Panhead over here. Just to kind of do a quick run through here. Hill climbers. Not sure what that is. A Buell of some sort, maybe. Drag bikes. Hey, shovelhead, right? I think it says 80-inch. Banners are in the way to get a good look at these bikes. That looks like something interesting. Single cylinder, little machine. Wow. Got a leaning sidecar over here. Leaning motorcycle on a sidecar. There's the mechanism right there. Not sure how that works. Even the sidecar leans. Even the sidecar tire leans. It says 1924 sidecar. 1929 FLAC, whatever that is. If you know, put in the comments below. Look at this. And of course, we got a whole row of things here. Looks like panheads, K model, another panhead. Look at this little racer. It says Kurt Road Racer side valve V-twin. Looks like a K model engine. I'm not sure. More of the panheads. K model again. Another old Sportster. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Look at this thing. 1971 Ligero. I don't know if those are, yeah, Italian. These are Italian made. Old shovelhead. We'll just keep on wandering down the trail here. That has radiators, so that's liquid cooled, whatever it is. Flathead trike. 1971 Survey car. Check that hot rod out. 250. I've got a friend with one of those. Hey, look at that Sportster. That's very much like the one I own. The famous race bike one there. CR1000. Amazing, amazing. Look at that one. By golly, the exhaust pipes are on the wrong side. How'd that happen? We gotta get a look at the other. We gotta get a look at the other side of that one. Yep. Crazy, crazy. Is that an Evo already? Right there, this one right here. And wandering over here, we've got Buells, a Buell. Just a whole sea of bikes here. There's a dirt bike, Harley-Davidson. Ah, you know what? I think that was a 350. We'll see if, oh, here's a sign, MT500, okay. That was it's a Rotex motor. Some other company developed it as a 350, if I remember right. Jumped it up to a 500. That company quit producing it. Harley stepped in and started producing it. This says 1995. I think they started out in the 80s, actually. They're sold in European market, I believe, as a military bike. Over yonder is one of those neat fast things. Just all kinds of goodies here. Hey, red. Beautiful, beautiful. Wandering over here. A little more modern stuff. Another Rev engine here. I rode one of these, of course. Rode one of those, of course. Rode one of those. You know, these are pretty new. I've ridden all these. The M8 motor. Check that row of bikes out. My gosh, $1 million of Harleys. The 121, that'd be a CVO then. Pan American. Yeah, that's the S. I rode one of those. Very nice bike. Single purpose bike, you know. I had an opportunity to ride one of those, and I wish I'd have took it, but it's like 38 degrees out. I didn't have any gear with me, and that was, I should have did it. I just should have did it. 71 Super Glide. A lot of guys ordered these and they had to back out because they couldn't get them built in time for some reason. Strike or something like that. Look at this thing. Isn't that beautiful? So it appears that I have walked the whole museum.
I was like, yeah.
It was $25, I think, to get in here. Huh, look at that Buell. Firebolt. I've ridden a couple Buells. I don't know what model they were. The handling is amazing. The center of gravities are so low. You know, the one I rode had a oil tank in the swing arm, and the fuel tank was in the frame, and that may be how this is too. Under here was an intake, but the center of gravity was just ultra low. I never, you know, it was unbelievable. You got to ride one if you get a chance. Of course, the famous one. I think it was unfortunate these got canceled. I think that's was one of those amazing motors. The people that have them just love them. But we have walked the whole show, by golly. Look at this. The ramp, I suppose. Is that Evel Knievel's bike up there? I don't know. Quite the show, quite the show. If y'all are interested in something like this, get yourself over here to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's worth the 25 bucks to get in. You'll love it. I don't know if there's any more to it. If there is, I'll get the camera back on and slip it in there. But life is good, my friends. Life is good. It's a nice day where y'all are at. Get out and ride. Wahoo! 2, 3. Wahoo! Wahoo!
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wahoo!